Okay. Alright. Let's see how this goes. Let's see what this says here. Nope. Doo-doo. Okay, test. I don't have any audio this time to test with, just my own dulcet tones. Let's see what it sounds like. Showy? Okay, test. I don't have any audio this time to test with, just my own dulcet tones. I'm happy with that. And don't need this up. Just gonna cut this down to the bare necessities. I'm actually running Hearthstone deck tracker now in the background, which is sort of nutty, sort of not extremely I don't know what you call it, just it crashes a lot. So there are issues, obviously. So that's out. Put that down there. Don't need this. That's the other thing I want to check. Let's see if the overlay shows up on the stream. That's the other thing I want to check. Let's see if the overlay shows up on the screen. The stream. Stream. Nope, it doesn't. That's the other thing I want to check. Well, it's for my use anyway, not for you. I'm sure there's a way to somehow get it to, show up or whatnot. So, I've been sick, which is why I've been streaming. I know it's a big tragedy for everybody. All my longtime viewers have been just going crazy. Just banging on my door, wondering where I am. It's been stressful. I had a little bit of a cold. I'm fine, everybody. The streams will commence as normal. And to prove that, I mean that, I am right here, streaming for you today. I'm going to start with a concept, sort of a aggressive mech shaman. I've been calling Smork Shaman, cause it's catchy. This, I'm on a PN there with the SS. And I think I'm in a good place. I went like 10-0. Granted, it was like in the morning right before breakfast, right before lunch, but I went 10-0 last weekend with this. It was pretty strong. I feel like I'm not done fiddling with it, which is why I still want to play it, even though it's probably not the best ladder deck. Yeah, so I went from like 21 to 15 in an hour or something like that. And I've been bobbing up and down between 15 and 14 since then. I made some changes, and let's let it run out. Right now, I think since I put this in the tracker, I'm 2 and 4, so not terribly fantastic, but let's just see what happens. There's probably a way to include Hearthstone deck tracker, like in the stream, like in a different layer. It's a snazzy little setup. I wish it didn't crash so often. Know what I mean?
Thrall versus Uther.
Okay.
I will fight with honor for Doomhammer.
I've had a pretty good win rate against paladins, which is, at this point in the meta, the best way to go up the ladder. Because there's a billion paladins, thanks to the Grand Tournament. Let's see. Mulligan, Wind Fury. It's always too early for Wind Fury. I only got one of these in my deck. This is probably not terrible. Keep the Crackle and the Zap-O-Matic. Zap-O-Matic is like, you know, a scratch ticket, you know. Sometimes it pays off, but it usually doesn't.
Job's done.
2 Zap-O-Matics and 2 Crackles. That's a hand. That's a weird hand. It's not a very good hand. Okay, so what is a different mech? Let's just sort of start with this. Get in the spider tank. Next turn. This is probably. Okay. Never mind that. This helps.
Elements must attack the minion with taunt.
Trying.
Get down!
So I don't think you can knock this out this turn. I got Wind Fury, so I can kill this Annoyatron. It's really not the point of the deck. The point of the deck is to get this Annoyatron onto the enemy's face in turn 3, by whatever means necessary. Or turn 2 if you're super lucky. So I'm going to let it lie. It could do a damage to it right now. That won't kill it. If I can kill this Power Mace on this here Annoyatron, we're talking about big returns. We'll have a 5/4 Zap-O-Matic.
Don't worry, loves. The cavalry's here.
Oh, of course. That's unfortunate. We need to play this. And then
Guide me.
eventually I can give this Wind Fury. You know, I can zap one of these and trade for the next one next turn. Let's see what happens. I'm going to be hacking up my lungs every so often, so I'll be muting my line. A lightning storm right here. Feral Spirits is good too. Let's see what happens. You don't want to pop this Wind Fury before you're sure you have a clear vector. This could be another Noble Sacrifice. Redemption. This combo I've been using to great effect in my decks. The Redemption Annoyatron is one of the kings of annoying play. And now I'm feeling the sting myself. I have a Mech Paladin deck. I like it a lot. What are we getting here? Hammer of Wrath. What do you think? Yep. So, clears that, draws a card. I think he's in a little bit of trouble this round. He needs to get to my spider tank and or my... He doesn't have the... Or the zap, and he just doesn't have the meat to do it.
I must move quickly.
2 mana. What can he use?
Not on fire.
Archer Protector. Okay. I'll keep this guy alive. Oh, Flame Tongue Totem. The guy's in the way. I mean, this Anoitron's saving him like 8 damage right now. It's pretty nice for him.
I wonder.
Me too. This feels good, you know. I really feel like I gotta use this to clear. Man, so we can nap that, save the damage. Next turn, this guy gets his Wind Fury from this card. Could consecrate and have a board clear. We'll get rid of both those mechs, which would be a big issue for me. Okay. It still only has one. Where's he going? It's actually alright. I got Feral Spirits, Crackle, Wind Fury. Depends on what this is, but 3, 2. I can't do all 3. Oh! Oh well, this will have to do. Wow.
Get down!
Man, these guys, the Noble Sacks always seem to show up at the exact right time, every time. So now this has Wind Fury. I'll be able to clear this after he trades in here with the Crackle. And draw some cards. Can't avoid that. Blessing of Wisdom is
my shield.
a nice card. Right, so if this is another redemption, it's going to be massively unpopular with me, basically. I can do this. What should I do? Should I...
Elements guide me.
Alright, redemption. That's so annoying. So this guy's maximizing that redemption divine shield effect. And I don't want to hear him taunting me, so squelched his ass.
There is little time.
I want to handle it.
I wonder.
Yeah, I don't think there's a way to go from here. I got no cards left. If I get like a junk bot or something, that would be really good. Could be a secret paladin. I'm not used to seeing Sunwalker in secret paladin. I just want to try and forensically figure out what beat you.
Northrend.
Yeah, this is some sort of weird
The light protects me.
Get charged minions and It's Junkabot. I said I could do something, but it's not really going to happen. Unless, I don't know. Maybe he makes a misplay. Maybe somehow, you know, I don't know.
You win this one.
To win that one, he would have basically had to have a heart attack like Terry Gilliam. And the whole, Monty Python and the Holy Grail just and like fall backward in his chair. That's a terrible thing to wish on someone, so we're gonna concede. This seemed really powerful. Feels like when it's straight secret paladin, I do a lot better. But it's a fragile little boglin, this deck. It doesn't always deliver.
Brawl versus Malfuria.
I must protect the wild. For Doomhammer.
It's a good combo right here. I feel like I want to toss back Piloted Shredder, but it's actually on curve. I got 2, 2, 3, 4, plus the coin. Druids have a rough time dealing with early game pressure, so. Against a Druid, this is a great play right here. They can hit it for 1, and then they end up taking a total of 9 damage, or 12 damage anyway. Wrath. That's pretty much the only way they can manage that exchange is to get a Wrath. So it usually gives them like a 15 to 18% chance of just having it in their hand, which isn't terrible.
What to do?
But that particular play bears a lot of fruit. So you don't have another mech, so Piloted Shredder at 4 is my only play. I'm gonna get this out, use it. Fry something with a crackle. Lightning Storm isn't bad.
Elements guide me.
I want this Death Rattle effect to come down to just pop onto the mech. You summon that turn. Sometimes it goes the other way around, but it's not usual. That is definitely one of those moments where you're like, oh yeah, ramp, Druid's ramp. So I got a spell power totem here. Excuse me. 2 crackles. Worked out. The real issue is here that I don't have anything to play. I kind of lose that round. The Mech Bear Cat. This deck feels like the opposite of like a regular combo deck, because the combo happens at the beginning. You know, the Cogmaster or the Zap-O-Matic, you know. All that stuff happens at the beginning, whereas most of the time, these things happen, most combos happen toward the end or the middle of the game.
Elements guide me.
If I get my Wind Fury card, that would be sweet. So that I can get in going for 12, 6 and 6. And clear it with a Force of Nature. Oh, Captain's Parrot. It's just ugly. That's ugly beans. Well, there's this cool combo that can't really stop. Actually, at a really good spot.
Elements guide me.
So I can go Rock Biter Weapon, Doom Hammer for 10. I got Crackle, I got Lightning Storm. He's gonna hit this, right? No? I would have definitely gone for this. Okay, Crackle. How do I want to handle that? I think I'll just hammer it down.
Elements guide me.
And wait for next turn, where he's probably not going to have a taunt. That's what I'm going to say. Like a Flame Tongue Totem, the Spell Damage Totem, and the Harvest Column for a bunch of damage too. That's just not my karma. Whew. What am I doing with this? Alright, so that'd be 6 total. If I threw this down and sent it in here, that's 6. I clear it with this, and I end up taking 8 damage. But I'm actually almost at full health.
I wonder.
Man, just gross. I'm out of burn, so kind of my only option.
Elements guide me.
All right. If he's gonna knock that out, it's okay. I already got the value out of it. Oh, but he's clearing these two. That hurts, man. Well, 5 mana. I could play Druid of the Claw now if he wants. Volcanic Lumberer? What? A lot of odd cards. Cost 1 less for each minion that died this turn, so he probably got a little bit of a discount. You know, I don't have just sweet sweet burst, and he just is knocking it down every time. Can I get this? I can't now. I can take this and damage it for 3. Then this and this is 4. Boy. Maybe you get a 4? No. We don't get a 4.
Powering up. Portal online.
This is more frustrating than it even looks. I usually get in under Druid like really well. Like I just can't, like I guess if they don't innervate, they don't if they don't ramp enough, like, it's really easy for this deck to win. But it just seems like he always had the answer. I did do a little bit of damage to him, but I'm gonna switch to my Grand Lock deck. There's less and less aggro, it feels like. If you don't count, like, you know, the weird paladins, it's like, alright.
Thrall versus Jaina.
You You asked for it.
For Doomhammer.
A pretty good win rate against mages because the fact that they don't really have a lot of taunt if they're not running like mirror image, you know.
Job's done.
Terrible. You want to have a crackle though.
Greetings, friend.
Greetings, friend.
Someday I'll be just like you.
That's my crackle. It's weird. The deck tracker knows what you're gonna get before you get it. So like a couple seconds before you see it on the screen, like you see the little crackle like change color. It's like this is what you're getting. So I mean, these are bad news. I don't think anyone has to, you know, explain that to people. Just stick with the curve. Play this on curve, but it's not the same because this guy doesn't get the bonus. You need a mech for Tinkertown to be a 4/4. Stable portal. Frostball. Okay. I can't play Zap-O-Matic on this board because she'll just trash it with that, so... Yeah, we are, doesn't make sense otherwise. You can ping this for 1, but he still has 1 health left.
I'll show them all. Pass me that arc light spanner.
I got a 3. I can play this. It's not going to clear that, though. The 2 and 4. I don't have a way to wrap it up, you know? If I roll a spell damage totem here, they could just clear that and continue on. This is not cool. If I play this, they're definitely going to come for it.
I wonder.
I just don't know. If I had another mana...
There is little time.
That's an imperfect solution. Oh, he wanted the secret, obviously. Well, got a thing I can do here to start clearing. Unless, of course, that's a mirror entity. All right. Then I can't. I need to squelch him because I'm so sensitive. I can't listen to people like that, you know. It literally like bugs the heck out of me. I can't. Makes the game less enjoyable, so.
I serve the Fire Lord.
Mage hard counter, man. Yeah, this other Druid and this Flame Waker kind of control mage thing, I've had way more luck with. I'm gonna keep saying that until I win. I usually win against this deck. I usually win. You know what I mean? I feel like this list has a lot of potential. I went 10-0 with it, I swear.
What to do?
I was sick as a dog, so I wasn't streaming. Maybe it was just karma, you know, trying to, you know, trying to get that out. I don't think there's a way out of this. I'm already at 17. What the hell?
Powering up. Portals online.
Something needs tinkering? Cleaning up?
So, let him clear all that and see what happens. I mean, he'll probably just face me and that'll be the end of it.
I serve the Fire Lord.
So... Crackle. Yeah, you see, you could clear without even, like, really... He lost, like, one unit or whatever.
You win this.
I don't know. I'm not sure. Let's give this one more go around. And then I gotta figure out whether or not I want to play my anti-aggro version of my handlock deck on my straight control. And it feels to me like the anti-aggro one is gonna be the one I'm going with.
Thrall versus Uther. I will fight with honor for Doomhammer.
So I rebuilt it, you know, in its old version, the original version, plus a couple of changes, thanks to Grand Tournament, because it kept bouncing off of 13. You know, kept just not being controlling enough. But now I'm up at 16, and it's like, all right, well, I need more aggro hate, you know. Otherwise, it's not getting me what I need to win. Paladin. So, this is good, this is good. Paladin, Shredder, and Doomhammer. Count to 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. That helps sometimes. I'm the Squelcher. I don't want to hear your emotes.
I wonder.
Maybe he, you know, lost his connection. He was playing on a phone, just went into a train tunnel, and I'm gonna win.
Let me think.
I had a glitch in the game earlier today. Oh, he's gonna play. I had a glitch earlier on where it's like, kind of froze up, and I couldn't get to do anything. And I relogged, and it was like, you lost your game. It's like, I was on turn 4, and I was on a really good turn. What gives, you know? So yeah.
Job's done.
In the land of the 2-drops, you know, Shielded Minibot has got to be the king. Shielded Minibot is just like the best 2-drop. Need a weapon. Nope. I'm thinking some, yeah, what's that one? Gnomish Automaton, the 2-1 for 1. I think that is what we need in this deck. It's not moving fast enough. I could roast this thing for sure. That leaves me without any recourse on this. So, oh, okay. So I have 2 mana next turn for this, which I was about to say he could not clear with the shield minibot, but now he can.
Reporting for duty.
It's gonna be playing Redemption. So that could be the thing. I think I just want to kill this. If it is Redemption, I'd be so angry though. Kill this first. Have him resurrect a Silver Hand recruit. It's more value here.
Elements guide me.
It could just be a noble sack, so that doesn't do much.
Shields up. Red alert.
This deck just feels like Zoo until Mysterious Challenger pops up, you know? It really just feels like Zoo. It doesn't have any secrets up yet. Could get this. Roll a totem. Wrong totem. I rolled the 3 where I needed it. So, not terrible.
Put this apple on your head.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
So I think I used both of my lightning storms. I did. The deck tacker will tell you, like, you know, before it was like, oh, maybe I have a shot at, like, you know, doing this or that. And,
Hurry up. Portals online.
you know, I couldn't remember if I'd possibly, you know, played a, you know, a card or not. And like this was like, no. Now you've played them both. There was no hope. It's like, oh, okay. It makes that much easier for me. Thank you.
I'll show them. I'll show them all.
Oh, I wish I could go out with a Windlord. That would have been awesome. Whee.
Elements guide me.
Yep. I think we've satisfied curiosity on that matter right there. Gonna check something real quick. First of all, I need to start up my stream on my browser, then come over to XSplit, mess with that. Can I show both at the same time? Okay, now I'm looking at my stream. Let's zoom this up. Add Hearthstone deck tracker. Can I do that? No. Other. Skype video. Media file. Text. Other. Get more plugins. I don't know what that means. I don't think that's what I wanted. So. Oh, detect. What if I did this? Okay, I can see that for some reason. So is that showing up on my stream now? No. It just makes me confused. Alright, for some reason the Hearthstone deck tracker is showing up on the stream now when it's not actually on my... The GUI I don't need. It's a nifty little doodad that they have. Which helps you control the other things that are shown. Which are very far away from us right now. Okay, there's got to be some other way to do this that I'm not smart enough to realize. Wow, that's bad. Oh, I got a text from my adoring fans. I'm sure that's it. Let's set up a game with my anti-aggro handlock. Actually, I have to come over here. Set that as the deck I am using. We can stop this over here and minimize that, and we're ready to roll. Check my text. No. It was just a meeting I have scheduled for tomorrow. For some reason I told myself to remind myself 16 hours in advance.
Gul'dan versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be mine. Your soul shall suffer.
I think the number of other handlocks I've encountered on the ladder in the past 2 months I can count on one hand. You know, it's still more popular in the tournament scene than it is in the ladder. So we want smaller things right now. We want Shadow Flame. Taunt Giver is good. We want the burn, though. We want the Dark Bombs. Good. It's not a bad hand. Why do I have stats for this when I've never... Oh, this is my anti-aggro version, right? So the stats for this version of the deck against Warlock, since I started tracking, is 1 and 1. I actually lost to a handlock, which is surprising, which made me remember, which is why I mentioned it. And am I looking at another handlock right now? Oh, I could have killed a handlock. If I had one handlock on my shaman deck, it would have been ridiculous. Nope, it's Zoo. Well, I'm all ready for you, Mr. Zoo Man. This deck is really good in the very beginning and the very end. Well, most of the time, pretty good in the beginning.
Why do you call?
It'll come in handy later. This is good. What a mountain giant, basically.
Put this apple on your head.
Yeah, I think I want to coin out Belcher. Still 2 turns away from having a decent Shadow Flame target. It'd be good if I had 2 Mortal Coils, but I don't.
So many possibilities.
I don't have a Mountain Giant. You know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 cards on my hand. Deck Tracker thinks I have 6. Yeah, it's not perfect.
I wonder. Some still fun.
Could have watched that stat over there. Oh, now I think it's correct. I have 7. What you gonna do? Some touch his card over here. Oh, he's over there. He's there. God.
I wonder.
A decent sludge bowser can short circuit a zoo lock pretty quick. Sets of power overwhelming. Yeah.
Almost out of time.
That was weird. What? That had to be a misplay. Wow, I feel sorry for this guy right now. He could have cleared this and got his guy, his Void Terror. This would have still happened, but I would have been left with nothing. I'd be playing this on an empty board. I wouldn't be able to do this. And keep my guy, so yeah, dang. I should tap. This is another great piece for anti-aggro. I got 2 Hellfires in this deck and 1 Shadow Flame. See, this is one of those things you gotta clear. This... I don't have 7.
So many possibilities.
How many burn? What to do, as they say. Well, I'll just delay everything for...
So many possibilities.
Actually, this can go here. Sort of gross. Sort of alright. Looking for the 3-mana Mountain Giant next turn.
Why do you call?
Yeah, so now my inner warlock's like, well, you know, just Shadow Flame the Mountain Giant. But they say kill your babies, you know? Kill your children. I'm a writer, so.
So many possibilities.
I'm used to hearing that. That puts this right down. I've healing in my hand. You've got to be kidding me. Alright, thank God. I drew my Siphon Soul the second he showed up. So I can do this. And then do this. And then do this.
Shields up.
What kind of... I mean... Dr. Boom, Ragnaros, and Emperor. The Voidwalker and the Knife Dealer made it look like we were talking about a zoo deck.
I have no time for games.
What? Oh, okay. Pretty nutty. I only have one Siphon Soul in the deck. I can play this and just go for the 50-50. That's it. That's my only hope at this point. That and me having like a load of other giants in this deck. Nope. Oh my goodness. So now I'm 3 off lethal for him. He's digging for damage.
I've got the beast in my sight.
I can't taunt. An Earthen Ring Farseer. Earthen Ring Farseer and Hellfire. Okay, Hellfire, then Earthen Ring Farseer. I can't do that. I gotta do one and then the next. Try to figure out a way to get a taunt up.
I wonder.
Alright.
From the junkie.
It's clobbering time. Job's done.
That's something. It's not nothing. Plus 8 healing.
Your magic shall not save you.
Still looking for... Oh, man. Alright, so he has... Yeah. Wow. Was that a control warlock? A 2 power overwhelming, 2 void walkers, dark bomb, ironbeak owls, knife jugglers, big game hunter, void terror, spellbreaker, Therizian windrunner, Doctor Boom, and Ragnaros. What the heck? I'm like on the Isle of the Misfit decks right now. I think I'm like, what? I'm 0-5 right now in the night. 0-6.
Gul'dan versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be mine. Your soul shall suffer.
How do you get to a control meta on Warlock and not play hand? Like, here's another Warlock. Like, am I gonna get trolled again? Like, is he playing mech, like mech Warlock or something? These are good. That's too much. Ogre Brute, Molten Giant. Okay, so this is definitely Zoo.
You're in trouble now.
What? That's weird. Yeah, rank 16 is when you start to see the truly strange choices being made.
You're in trouble now.
That's so weird. Is he playing like a discard warlock? That's a new idea. What was like Tiny Knight of Evil and all that new stuff. Yeah, this is unfortunate evening for these succubi.
From the void I come.
Oh, okay. Probably Demon Warlock. How to proceed? think I like this play. I don't have a mountain giant in my hand. Coin out. Ogre brute.
So many possibilities.
Ogre brute. Owl. I want to minimize his ability to send his Jiraxis onto the field or his whatnot. He'll face me. Oh. 1 mana off Siphon Soul. I've had so much success with this deck. I'm so, like, completely, like, comfortable all the time when I'm playing Handlock. Oop.
Job done.
Ah, I should have waited. At that point, I could have dug him in and got a kill off this. Every so often you forget that your Ogre Brutes are stupid. Got another owl? An owl for my floating watcher. Soulfire. Okay. Not sure what to say about that.
That was a mistake.
Yeah, I agree. It's got a couple problems right now. One of them being no cards. He could tap into more stuff, but
I see everything.
he'll have to top deck everything. Take damage at the same time. Alright.
Some still funny.
I want to send him in there. Wait for Defender of Argus next turn. Yeah. He'll lose 3 here. I'll gain 2. They'll put him at 7.
Who dares summon me?
Wow. This feels so weird. I got 8. I'm gonna free tap on this if I want a Molten Giant. But he's gonna send me way down anyway.
I wonder.
Should I Doctor Boom? What's he got? He's got 10, 15. I'm at 18. I have no healing. So I need to put up taunt somewhere.
Almost out of time.
Never seen this much like floating watcher before.
I wonder.
Shields up!
My shield for Argus!
Probably the right move. You know what I mean? Still be able to send this thing in, but it'll mitigate more of this. A Shadow Bolt, too. Alright. Excuse me. Yeah, I was at 13 earlier. Earlier on yesterday, I was at rank 13. I think the type of competition that's in the morning and the type of competition that's in the evening is just so different.
honor! I will fight with honor. Your soul shall be mine!
Seems a little weird to keep this hand, but one hellfire should be enough. Alright, so you assume Secret Paladin. No Mountain Giants. Feels like you play Handlock, you're looking for Mountain Giants. That's how the deck works. Every single deck you queue into feels like it could be
Shields up.
an aggro deck.
Red alert.
So, you know, there's 5 classes with an aggro, popular type aggro deck, if you include mage and shaman. So it's like, you gotta wonder, like,
Apple on your head.
where exactly, where and when do you play hand instead of mulling for cards that help you beat aggro? I built this list to help me sort of do both, but I just have the sneaky suspicion that it's too middle of the road. Nah.
I wonder.
Sludge Belcher, I think. Of course, I could be wrong, but it looks good at least. Yeah, the Stormy Chow's supposed to be coming out in the early game for me. Like, I always keep it in my hand in these situations because it's like, oh, you know, it's perfect for, you know, knocking down shielded mini bots and stuff. But
So many possibilities.
get it quite often enough. I could Hellfire. There's a chance this is like a redemption, though. That was good. I will fully admit that was great. He's got 3 cards in his hand.
Almost out of time.
Maybe it's a true silver champion. Repentance. Oh, then we can trade his fucking Captain's Parrot into that. Oh, that
I have
hurts.
no time for games.
That's a no-brainer, but we'll leave a follow-up. Or this. Valuable on curve, it's hard not to like. Gets me closer to Ragnaros.
Reporting for duty.
Wow. I'd like to draw some of my healing other than this guy. Don't get me wrong, I love my Earthen Ring, but I do have 2 heal bots in this deck. So I'm gonna play him first. Which is gonna seem weird, but
My eyes are open.
considering Repentance, It's safer. Okay.
Job's done.
Having this guy's health set to 1 is, ugh.
I see.
Very annoying. And it sets him up for a clear with this. Well, 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 well. Yeah. Very gross. Now I have to face with this. Oh,
Job's done.
Noble sack.
Get down!
Now, if this doesn't hit this, he could finish his true silver champion on it with this and clear it. Take a fair amount of damage, though. But we won't be able to do that now, unless he has a...
Shields off. Red alert.
Let's use that 2-drop spell. He's going to face me with this, I think. Oh, no, of course. What am I thinking?
Reporting for duty.
Hellfire. Could Owl, Hellfire, 8 to his face. Feels really nice. He said both True Silvers come out.
So many possibilities.
He's gonna need to set this guy's hit points to 1 with a spell or a secret. He can't do that anymore. I think that's the right play.
Job's done.
Put this on next turn. Probably
I'll
not.
show them. I'll
Probably
show
not playing
them.
Leroy.
Minions, servants, soldiers of the cold dark. Obey the call of Kel'Thuzad.
Aren't you the fancy man? Playing KT. That's impressive. I think I want a mountain giant.
So many possibilities.
Yeah.
Shields up!
Job's done.
I just hope he hits some. What's the 33% chance? If he hits here, it's bad. If it's here and here, it's pretty good. Oh, come on, man. What? That was confusing. Oh, okay, I see. I don't get it. Why didn't he bring him back to life? Oh, because it happened. Right.
Put this apple on your head.
Are you done? Yeah.
I got this. Oh!
Rusty Giant. I'm actually going to silence him just in case he gets. I got a miss. Yeah. See now, he has to trade him away. That's great. Most unfortunate.
My shield for Argus!
Job's done.
Yeah, this is where this deck obviously works best.
Who am I?
None of your business.
Well, this could complicate things. My other concentration.
Thank you.
I think I'll just toast this dude here. Should play this first.
It's clobbering time.
Nope, so I can play this. Should I? No. I don't want to attack with him. Attack with this first. Double sacrifice.
Get down!
Alright. Did it, boys. Whoa!
Get down!
Oh, okay. Did I miss something? I'm surprised I didn't see humility or, you know, in there. I guess the secret paladins just don't have a need for humility. You gotta have like at least between 5 and 7 secrets just to make it worthwhile. So. I thought we were looking at a Q crash there for a second. A Q crash. Okay then. Let's see. Looks like I have a viewer. Hello, viewer. What do we got here? Paladin. We're back in Secret Land. This is a good combo. This is a decent combo. I kind of like this. More than some of its parts? Is that what I'm sensing? I have no clue. Part of me just wants a hard wall for mountain giants, you know? That's sort of how it works, you know? But all in all, we're looking at a world where that doesn't jive. Okay, I just lost my tracker. Yep. Blessing of Might. Whoa. Howdy, partner. This is a good play. This and this should do fine.
Tazdingo! Yes!
Give me a mortal coil. Play this here and wait, or play this and coin tap. That's weird. Just plain old strange. I think I can trust him not to not want to face this guy, not want to trade with him. I'll kill both of his dudes. He's gonna go in on me here. In a future where I have more giants, you know, I'll be able to play this easier. I need a heal bot pretty bad though. And then I'll be able to shadow flame it. Yeah, this is a face play.
Reporting for duty.
Things are about to get super real for him, though. So I can wipe these guys out with this. If I should draw, yeah, because I have an extra mana. Not bad. I think that might be my favorite game
Well
of
played.
all of Hearthstone.
Thank you.
He's nice, so he says nice things to me. Does not. He thanks me. Well, it says well played when I'm playing well. That's good. If he mocks me when I'm playing poorly, he gets squelched. A lot in common with other autocrats of the modern era. Oh, this is a really good turn. Oh, I don't have enough for this, but that would be pretty damn amazing.
Well played.
Thank you.
Shields up.
That's how this deck works. Oh, I can't play it. Oh. Yeah, that's a nice turn. When you land right at 10, you can do this. It's just beautiful. Quality consecrate! Fang Creeper. Yeah. That's 7? I thought it was at 8. It's weird. Do this.
So many possibilities.
Tab. Good to have.
My shield for Argus.
Running program.
I got this.
We'll call it even in Rag next turn. Not a terribly good Rag turn. Hit that. I need like Sniper Rag to help me here. Right there. Right down the middle. Do I tap? Well, I have this. Experience tells me that he'll probably face me with everything. This first.
Into the breach.
Oh my goodness, that was the best possible
Well
outcome.
played.
Alright, now I'm annoyed. You can well play me into squelching you as well, people. Just so you know. Let that be a lesson. Wrong insect, Ragnaros. Damn it. Is he gonna face the rag? Oh my
Get in there
goodness.
and fight, maggot.
Alright, he's gonna trade. No, he's not gonna trade.
Reporting for duty.
Cheeky boy. Oh well. One minute off playing Healbot Belcher, which would have been pretty awesome. I can do Healbot Hellfire. Does that sound weird to you? It's because it is. It's because it is weird. I think maybe Belcher, some Fury Protector, and with 2 mana. Trouble is, probably die.
almost out of time.
Shields up.
See what happens. Oh man. Can it get through it all? You definitely tank Ragnaros. Definitely take Ragnaros out. Ugh. So yeah, he got me.
Shields up. Red alert.
Man. Little BM for good measure. One and two on these paladins. Direwolf, Alpha, Ironbeak, Owl, Shield of Anybody. He was like super like low curve. These two silver champions with a thing. 1-1, 2-2, 2-2-2. You can't see this, but I'm looking at every card he played. I feel like I had a lot of answers. And Paladin is traditionally a bad matchup for Warlock. That much I can agree with. Especially because the Equality Consecrate combo just destroys your giants, you know? There's a hunter coming up here, apparently.
Gul'dan versus Rexxar.
Let the hunt begin. Your soul shall be mine.
So there's only one hunter meta. And that is aggro. Killbot's good for that. Ironbeak Owl's decent, but we really want, you know, not these cards. If we get to 5, sure. Ugh.
Greetings, traveler.
This is gonna be ugly.
I greet you.
Put this apple on your head.
Alright. We owl this down, because Knife Jugglers and is a, you know,
I feel icky.
horrible little goblin.
I feel icky.
He traded himself for me. That was nice of him. Could have gotten 3 damage out of it. Just these plays at 17 and 16, just like a little weird. I wonder what I'll do with this. Versus Hunter, it's just like it's super important to have something on the board to trade with. This guy, like, he was born in trade country, basically. It's like, where I come from, we trade everything. Even if we're playing a face deck, we just trade it all. That's what my daddy taught me. That's what his daddy taught him. We also love America. You know, that's what it feels like. Yeah. It's probably as big as Twilight Drake as I'm gonna. You know, I have health.
Job's done.
Bigger Twilight Drake next turn. Or Sludge Belcher. Well, that's a good card. Ragnaros. Not exactly stellar in this matchup. Oh, why did I do that? Oh well. This freezing traffic can be ugly. What I really need is a dark bomb, like right now. Do I siphon soul? A hyena. The answer today is yes.
Job's done.
Snake trap, huh? Did not see that coming. If I get one of these belches down or something, it's getting it tough for him. Where's my dark bomb? All right. See it play.
My eyes are open.
My shield for Argus.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. So I'll have to trade this and a couple of these to get through. Then Dr. Boom next turn, or just go Ragnaros. If I can get some of my Claire. Oh, this is nasty. You could trade them both in. Miss Lethal. Not that cool. Alright. This is ugly. I don't have any of my clear. No Hellfire, no Shadow Flame. If I tap, that'll give me 6 mana. Let's just say I get Hellfire. I still can't clear that thing. If I get a Shadow Flame, I don't have... I don't have the mana to play it on anything.
I wonder.
If I kill this now, he gets one. It's more health. Oh my god, it's just.
Almost out of time.
This is just the worst.
A breach.
The mechanic's great with Junkbot in my my deck. My Robo deck. But, seeing it here is just depressing. Because I'm losing. Man. Crummy. Okay. Let me think. I can't tap into a Shadow Flame. I have 0 targets.
So many possibilities.
All right.
Shields up.
Almost out of time.
Wow. Hyena, Hunter. I cannot score a win. I have these nights. Yeah, so tonight, let's just see. Overall, right? One, two. I started playing, okay, here I am. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm 1 and 8. That is terrible. Yeah, I think I'm starting to see just such a huge swing in like
Gul'dan versus
the way I play in the morning and the way I play at night.
For Doomhammer.
Or the competition in the morning versus the
soul
competition
shall
at
be
night. Like, I
mine.
just stopped streaming Hearthstone. 1 and 8. I was playing my Mimiron deck, you know, my Mimiron Paladin on casual, and I went like 0 and 7. And then I played the next morning, and I went like 7 and 2 or something. Like, he was just like totally like huge swings. So here we go, the shaman. You instantaneously think the only shaman anyone does these days is mech shaman. So this is important. This is important. This is actually super important. It's a good hand. And he watches me and I don't mull anything, is going to think I'm playing like, you know, Zoo. This will not disillusion him of the idea. You know, I might as well, because I don't have any of my giants in my hand. I think we have to do a thought experiment after this game. We're trying to cut the baby in half with this one. Trying to be like, you know, handlock plus, you know, anti-aggro cards.
Did you
know?
bring some fish?
And I think we can all see that it's just not happening with that. This thing is like, can't even tell me like how many cards I have in my hand. Like, it's got my opponent's hand correct, right? It can't tell me mine, so I gotta count. I'm pretty sure I have 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Yeah, I can count for myself. The deck tracker is supposed to do that job for me, but it doesn't do that. If I top deck a giant next turn, a mountain giant, pretty sweet. I literally have nothing to play. There's nothing that makes sense in this. I could have played this for 2 with the coin, you know. This is weird. Golden Wrath of Air looks pretty nice. Hearthstone deck tracker still thinks I have 7 cards. Great. Okay. Is there some reason for that? Like, is it stuck or did it crash? Don't get me wrong. This is a great. Oh, great! Now it's for whatever reason it just caught up with the game. I now have 10 cards in my hand according to this. I think this is the play. At 4 mana, somehow I don't have a Drake. Twilight Drake in hand.
My eyes are open.
Let's hope for a Mountain Giant next turn. Hope it suddenly turns 7 so I can play Dr. Boom. Sunfear Protector, nice. I should say, as in, not nice. Oh, this is just a strange hand. Now if I tap, I overdraw. I don't have, I have a coin, but I can't play anything for 6. If I play this, I lose value on the healing. This is a play? Are you kidding me? Mortal Coil. Whoa. Just wretched hand.
Of course.
Alright, whatever. I got forced into that one.
You cannot stop the cloud here.
This is like the first time I've ever played against the Mistcaller. No Dark Bombs, no Owls. Well, this guy has a Battle Cry. After that, he's just a 4/4. But his effect is pretty nice. Play this. And then go take a nap. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this hand. Hopefully he'll trade into it and then I can Mortal Coil him. There's a play.
Clobbering time.
I can Siphon Soul this next turn.
I am the dancing master.
Wow. It's getting real. I think I have to Shadow Flame my giant, basically. 4/7, 7/3, 3/3. These guys are bastards. Four, 5 for 2. There should be a law against that. Well, just keep on clearing. Give him this to chew on. Dr. Boom. This wouldn't trade. Let's draw first. It's not bad, but this is a little bit better. If he's a good little boy, he'll trade both these bastards into my Dr. Boom, and we go picnic. Oh, wow. Mistcaller deck's just crazy value. But if you don't get the Mistcaller early on, the value just disappears, you know? Need some like mega juggles right now. Need like mega super juggles. That was not one of the ones I was looking for, guys. Just saying. Yeah. Dude has shot, you know what I mean? So we can do this. And then what? Play giant. No! Must play giant first. Oh, it was close. Allow him to trade into that and soften it up a bit. What? Man, that's just goofy. One of my Hellfires would be great right now. See what that does. I'd be happy with this right here. It's not terrible. If I didn't have Molten Giant and Hailbot in hand, I'd be pretty perturbed. Healing Wave, you are not winning. Come on! Oh, man. I'm playing Handlock with 5 giants. Ragnaros and Dr. Boom. Hellfires are out to lunch right now. What's the good move? What's the good move? I see.
I wonder.
This. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 9. That won't work. Could do this.
Almost out of time.
From the junkie.
Shield up.
That might be good. Keeps hitting him in the face. He just healed himself for 14. It's bad value. Mr. Ragnaros, the Fire Lord. I mean, could have hit his damn healing totem. I would have been happier than that. I guess the only dumber move would have been if you hit the flame tongue totem that I just silenced. This is not an easy spot for the opponent right now.
I wonder.
I got 2 to 1 against shamans. So maybe this is the good matchup. Miscaller.
There's little time.
Nutty value though. Especially when you draw it like I think he played it turn 4. I don't think it was turn 6. It felt like earlier than that. Did he quit the game? Say so. Your opponent left. Okay, whatever.
Running the program.
I got this.
I misplay that. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, he's not even connected. But it'll actually speed up the rope on you if you just walk away from your computer. Well, gotta love that frost giant. He looks like the other giants, but he roars in a different way. 3-1 versus shaman. Ooh. Exciting. Looks like I'm doing great right now. With 3-1 versus shaman. I'm really way down. I guess I'm 3-8 now on the evening. What's that, like Raiders line? 3-8. God, I've been out forever. I stream Hearthstone. I just keep going and going. I play for 2.5 hours and just lose. I just lose a bunch of games and stream forever.
Be mine!
I'd be like, yeah, that Galazero. He was addicted to losing. He couldn't stop. Yep. Alright. Priest, huh? Priest means dragons. Control priest still bipping around here and there, but this is not a priest card. They don't rush out to damage usually. This is a priest card. Not so much. This as well. All the minions have too much health. Let's see what we get. Zombie Chow isn't bad. Actually, it isn't the greatest, because if it's Northshire, you just feed them cards. You really need to, you know, owl the Northshires or Dark Bomb them. Dark Bomb is pretty efficient versus Northshire. Because 3 equals 3. So I've been told. I'm going to let this slide. Because this is not the best right now. He's going to Northshire. He's going to... I don't know what he's playing right now. If he's playing a math priest with, like, you know, a lot of high health minions and inner fires and stuff, could lead to this sort of weird situation. Now, it says Shadow or Death is the other problem, so if I'd seen a Drake, I would have kept it. Because 4 strength.
Play with fire?
I want to do. If I tap, this is actually good against that. I'm going to tap. Oh, yeah. Okay, never mind. Something better just came along. Next turn, Mountain Giant. Then he's going to death that one, then I'm going to give him another one. Then he's going to death that one again, probably as well. By then, it's going to be turn 6. And, I don't have anything to play on turn 6, so... You know. Now, if he whiffs on the death for this, it's good. But he may also have big game hunters. All the natural enemies of the handlock. But priest is especially dangerous.
Stand ready.
I can't do it now. What do I do? What do I do? I don't want to be greedy, you know? This is a good play. You can't kill, like, you know, it's not like he's going to have one card that kills all giants on the field, so... These are problematic in a couple different ways, but... I think I'm just going to go... like so, and keep the zombie chow out of it because I don't want him to heal. I have my own personal axiom, and that is giant is for face. Giants have taunt because they hit face and they do a lot of damage. Especially on turn 5. So he's got to dig up a death by now. Or shield. Draws a card, he has no mana, so... Round 6 is going to go to the challenger here. Wow. This is a little bit of a dream situation.
Shields up.
If you can help it, don't taunt both giants. Because you might be able to buff one of these and trade them in. And then you don't have a giant for face. Yeah, this is a non-happening. Oh, Holy Nova. So we have... Oh, he can't trade in either of these. He has to spend both.
I wonder.
1, 2, and get rid of that. Actually, if you traded this first, the Drake would live. Because it gives plus 3 health. That's the smart play, but... I mean, there's not much you can do with these other minions.
Must consider.
Got another guy who went AFK. I'll fully admit. Alright. I've stepped away from the computer when I couldn't handle it, you know? Like, oh, dude, just, oh. But that was against face hunters, you know? And to do there's no way to win, I make those guys wait, because they, all the hay they make is on like these 3-minute games. Everything they do is just like designed to be fast. So I just make them wait. I can't stop them from winning, but I make them wait. These decks are like, you know, non-interactive and they're not fun to lose against. You can say no decks are fun to lose against, obviously, but Hunter especially, it doesn't feel like there's a counter to face Hunter.
Gul'dan
You know?
versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be mine. Your soul shall suffer.
There's probably a deck that can win 85 to 90% games versus face Hunter. Probably. But it would just lose against everything else, you know? That's the magic of Hearthstone. So, we've got another... He didn't mull anything. Pretty sure nothing got mulliganed. This is a zoo deck, because zoo decks don't usually have bad hands. So we want to probably keep this. Try and get some burn. Some direct damage. Ooh, man. This isn't terrible.
Job's done.
Molten Giant is pretty good. This, terrible. We don't have anything to bridge the gaps. Earthring Farseer.
Greet you. I greet you.
Hellfire! Thank you. Thank you very much. Feeling life tap. No! Is this another handlock? Is this a brother in arms here or what?
Job's done.
Beast to you, brother. Brother handlocks. They're like bikers. They're like the bikers of the Hearthstone world. That's how I feel. Okay, I can't be behind him. He's gonna overdraw if he doesn't play something. Right? Yeah, he's got 10 cards. I think he might have fucked himself here.
That what so many possibilities.
Yeah, he's a handlock player, but he's a new handlock player, I'm pretty sure.
My hand is too full.
Oh, he burnt the boom. Don't burn the boom. Rule 1. Dueling mountain giants. You did get a 3-mana mountain giant. It's not all bad news. Yeah, you want a mountain giant or Twilight Drake this turn. If I could taunt something, like this would be a great turn for a Sludge Belcher, but I don't have one. 5 and 2. This I think is decent.
It's clobbering
Shields up.
time.
Giant is your face. Though you can get burned. Anyone can get burned by getting too close to 10 and just having everything go crazy with the Molten Giants. But this keeps him off my ass for a turn. Gets an 8 damage.
I wonder.
Okay. Sylvanas. No, Siphon Soul. Yeah. This and this. Trade. Go into face first.
I got this.
5 points of damage to face, that never hurts. I really don't have a follow-up here. Nothing big, which is the point of this deck. Big things. Dr. Boom, that's a big thing. I must concur, the Dr. Boom is big. I wish I could boom Iron Beak. That'd be really nice. I guess I could Iron Beak and
So
Hellfire.
many possibilities.
That would just be weird. Next turn, he trades here and Dark Bombs it, that's fine. He's really close. I could finish it off with this, or If he faces me, I can Iron Beak and then use Boombot. There's poetry right now in the mass. There's poetry in the math. I just said that. Mortal Coil, yep. Three is above
Shields
average.
up.
What to do? I think this is the play. That worked pretty well. I am going to heal. Can I do both? No. This. Like this. This is what I'm doing. Actually, no, it's not what I'm doing.
So many possibilities. My eyes are open.
Mouse is terrible.
Shields up.
That's pretty good. So he's looking for Hellfire, Shadow Flame, plus a target. I know this deck so well.
I wonder.
I can put down a Molten Giant for 6. But if I get this Ragnaros down, it doesn't have something decent or a bunch of small minions. Tough. That is my prognosis. That's card.
Almost out of time.
Do you want to play it? J Stiz.
I wonder.
Life tap. Okay. 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 We got there. Good plays. 2 owls. Yeah.
I got this.
Yep.
Well played. Thank you.
Thank you.
You face Jaraxxus, Eladon Lord of the Burning Legion.
Alright. Gonna attack. Right here? No? Right here? Right here? Where you going? Right there? That's good. Honorable Sudoku.
Your world is still doomed. Thank you.
Forgetting to thank people on this stream. 3-game winning streak. Boy, I only need one more to clear my quest. Yeah. It's a nice 20-minute game. I'm gonna open a pack tonight. Let's see, we got a hunter. Oh, come on now.
Gul'dan versus Rexxar.
Being cruel.
Let the hunt begin.
This stays.
Your
This
soul
stays.
shall be mine.
Coin, an Iron Beak Owl. This, I think, is probably overkill. One of these, I don't need. It's gonna be hard to keep things on the board. Especially when I'm playing Hellfire. 2, 4, 4, 5. Yeah, not exactly hot against aggro, Mr. Boom.
Powering up! Portals online!
Mech Hunter. That is the only way you play Mech Warper. Mech Hunter. Is this here to draw out my owl? Is like that? Because when I see that in the mech deck, I'm like, oh,
So
owl.
many possibilities.
I'll believe it. I disbelieve. I disbelieve.
For a little while, I pack a big punch.
Oh my goodness. Some kind of nightmare. I have 2 Hellfires for days like this, basically. Turn 4.
Well
Twilight.
played.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. To my side.
Not Huffer. It's the best animal companion is not a Huffer. The Leok can close shit out in the end of the game. I've had my ass bitten off by a Leok before. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, the counter on the Hearthstone tracker is actually right.
I wonder.
This is the play. It probably plays owls because beast, but
Some still funny.
okay. Sludge Belchers and mechs and a hunter deck.
I wonder.
Okay. Join him. 5. I got 5. Is this the play?
Some still funny.
This feels funky.
Job's done.
Probably won't want to trade. We probably will. He pulls out a bow. That would get him in a much better spot. And plays Deadly Shot. Now he can play anything. This guy could be playing anything in this deck. Like anything. Quick Shot. Quick Shot's really standard. Does he have another quick shot to share with us today? Well, what's the play? Can't do both. I want to put down this here. Just let the board play out. This is hard for a hunter to deal with once it's out. Hunter's Mark just hasn't been around very much.
Some
Boy, man, I just don't know how this game's played anymore. But Leok should visit the Drake, I think. Nope. Not the draw I wanted. Okay, here's the dealio. I'm awfully close to dead. You know? I don't have any healing. Yeah.
My shield for Argus.
Smart guy plays right now. I didn't even think of that until just that second. It might have been out of order. But we need smart guy plays to beat Hunter no matter what kind of Hunter it is.
Something needs tinkering?
That Hunter. And you win games like this and you don't feel like you deserve them. It just makes you feel mean. Ooh. Heads up play. This allows me to trade with his guy and not have to worry about it.
Into the breach!
Tap. Oh my crazy. Oh my goodness. Oh my dearie. I'm gonna wait on that. I don't know why, but there's no minions. I have 2 taunts. I mean, if he had an unleash, it would be like it'd be over, you know. Because unleash is a good card and a good deck, you know. How do? I'll leave the leaper.
Into the breach! Well fought. I concede.
I just feel like a bully at that point. Oh man, I have to just come out with it. It feels to me like the heart of Hearthstone is crooked. Now that's not to say I don't like the game. I enjoy the game. It treads so tightly near like this. Like I've spent $23 on this game, basically. That's it. And, you know, I clear my quests every day and I enjoy it that much. I've got a lot of free-to-play time on this since beta. So I have a good breadth of things to draw from. But the soul of the game feels just a little off. You know, and it's not even a free-to-play, you know, for me, obviously, because I don't know how many damn hours I've spent on this thing. hundreds at this point. It doesn't feel like I've lost it out too much because I haven't put down $50 for a pre-release or whatever of packs or whatnot. But I watch the guys on Twitch. I watch the tournaments. There's just strategies in the game that are too. There's just not as much fun, you know, as they. It's not as much fun as they should be for both players. You know, if you can spin up a deck that has no, no healthy response, either, when you're building the deck or when you're playing the deck, it just feels ugly. And Face Hunter is in that camp, and to a lesser degree, Patron Warrior, which I did not even see once tonight, because they're probably all at rank 6 at this point. But Patron Warrior is like that too. In a certain situation, they just spawn infinite 3/3s that, and they just beat you down with them until their board is full and they can't get any more. That needs to be nerfed. I think everyone agrees, but this zoo has been sort of somehow shuffled off to the retirement home. Feels like Secret Paladin has some counters. If we look at what I've come up against tonight, let's see here. I show this to you, except I can't. Yeah, so a lot of losses against Hunter and Paladin. I got to a big win streak somewhere along the line about an hour ago. Have 4 wins in a row. Very nice. But since I started my Grand Lock anti-aggro, loss, loss, win, loss, loss, win, 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 win. So maybe I was making misplays, But this is a bona fide solid deck archetype, the handlock. If we go to anything else, if we step outside the lines too much, like maybe with my mech shaman, where I fell to, what was it? I was all the way down at 19. Okay? So, just before I turned it around, I tweaked it a little bit and started making a little headway, but, there are just too many situations in the game where, it's really obvious that it wasn't your fault that you're losing, and you actually could not have built a deck that would have given you a fighting shot against this one dude you're playing now, and had any shot against anybody else. So that minute and 30 seconds where you're up against that hunter or that other aggro sort of situation, and you realize that you couldn't have done a better job building a deck and avoided this. It feels crummy, and you don't forget that. The game offers enough other times where you feel like the opponent played well enough to win, as opposed to just having the right hand of cards. That dissonance is the new one. I think they've beaten the free-to-play versus the pay-to-wins. Because honestly, their system is pretty good. They could give you more dust for cards. Fine. They don't. It's a business. Whatever. But you can save dust, and you can make the things you want, given enough time, if you're diligent, which is, you know, basically what I do. And I just think that the game's fun enough on its own, where that dissonance of between paying and not paying is sort of, yeah. Especially, I think part of the reason for that is because cheap decks like Face Hunter work, but they work too well, you know. And the whole spectrum is just you know, it's got this little knot in it, you know, just a little black ball of gristle, and otherwise wonderful mouthful of gaming meat. On the whole, Hearthstone's a very good game. The convenience of it is actually its greatest attribute. The fact that I can play it on my phone, play it on my tablet, play it at home, at work, on a plane, in space. You know, like, it has a lot of things that Magic the Gathering has. And it just makes it stupidly easy to play. Quick games, you know. Blizzard is such an immense entity that you know that your purchases are safe. The time you put into the game is respected by the technology. So you're not going to lose your investment, whether it's time or whatnot. You know, it's so you're happy to spend that time because the game is fun. But I think they're greasing the wheels a little bit for the free-to-play players. You know, with the Face Hunter decks. Like, I've got one right here. Like, I have a standard Face Hunter. Like, I've played 10 or 15 games with it. You know. Yeah, I think these are all... I got 2 Arcane Golems in here. Which are rares, you know. There's so many basic cards in here. Eaglehorn Bows, okay. Knife Jugglers. Yeah. It's built to be effective and cheap. But I hadn't even considered this part before. But yeah, there's like this sort of like, you know, populist angle on the deck because it's just so dirt cheap. You put enough time in to unlock the cards, the basic cards it requires, you could run away with a lot of games. Not all games, but I mean, I think I've lost count of the number of times, you know, this deck more or less just, I had them dead to rights. You know, I was somewhere below 7 health, and they had nothing on board. And, you know, they got a beast out, they played Kill Command and Hero Power. Like, that happens like half the time against these decks. The rest of the time, either I'm really lucky and they have crappy hands, which I think is hard to find in a deck that, like, tops out at 5 mana. Like, this Reckless Rocketeer, you know, this is like the spice. This is like the crazy thing. Like, they were like, oh, what you need here is, you know, Leroy or another charge minion. So I was like, fine. You know, let's just go with that. I think probably, you know, most of these decks, I guess I might run something like that. They don't always see it. They don't get to turn 6. They don't get to the point where playing one 6 cost minion is better than playing, you know, Leper Gnome, Glaive Zuka, you know, Unleash the Hounds. So I could play in a different order, but yeah, you know what I'm talking about. So maybe that's it. Maybe that's the thing. Like, I just never got into Face Hunter. I was fascinated with Warlock. You know, I tried my best to make Demon Warlock work way back in the day before Naxxramas, and then got into Handlock. I like the slow nature of the game. I like the way it sort of unfurls quickly, you know, with the right hand of cards. You know, and it beats out, you know, its natural enemies. Like, keep playing giant after giant after giant, and they just run out of premium removal. You know, you can only have so many. Even a priest will run out of premium removal for giants. You know, so I feel very calm playing the games with Handlock, because I just feel like I'm in control, especially with the advent of Healbot. It's like I got all this healing just sitting. I'm sitting on it. If I can get into turn 5, turn 6, it's just like, yeah, like I have a better than 60% chance to win the game. And then, like, the longer it goes on, the better it is for me. Maybe it's just my play style, but Face Hunter takes that cool sort of drawn out dance back and forth, and really just kicks it in the taco, you know. It just says, you know, that's not the game, this is the game. Boom. And no one likes playing against it because it's not fun. People who play it a lot burn out. You know, I've heard that too. People who play Face Hunter decks one way or the other, it just burns out on them and they don't have any fun, you know. The games they lose, they, you know, feel like they didn't have any control over because they didn't have any response to anything. And the games they win, they feel like they didn't deserve. You know, I listen to some podcasts about Hearthstone, and they talk about that. I watch enough commentary and Crip and all those commentator guys talk about it. You know, it's out of the tournament meta, but it's like, you know, that's just because it's a nasty thing to watch. I'm pretty sure. I think it's still bubbling around. I think Frozen Ice played Face Hunter deck in the ATLC, I think. Yeah, ATLC, the Archon Team League Championship. I still don't know who finished that because I was pissed. Nihilum, Value Town got knocked out. So the Nihilum Cloud9 final match, I think, is the guys. I still don't know who won. I'm such a huge fan of Dog. It's like, he got knocked out. I got all annoyed. I'm like, I can't bother. Dog's not in it. I don't have a dog in this race. Dog's a cool caster. He cool streamer. He's definitely he's fun to watch. It's a great sense of humor. It's great taste in music. He's a handsome guy. So yeah, that's my dissertation on what I think that the soul in Hearthstone is just a little crooked. It's a little off to one side or the other. You know, the aggro meta is huge, you know. Face Hunter is just a symptom. It's a huge symptom. It's the one that annoys most people. But if you lose to, like, you know, mech, mage, you're like, well, dude, at least it wasn't Face Hunter. You know, if you lose to, like, mech shaman, if you lose to, you know, aggro paladin, well, that's pretty annoying too. You know, it doesn't always hit every single, you know, every single beat. There are hitches and stops along the way, You know, like in a normal deck. You know. The face hunter meta is just, you know, like the only you can't see him, but versus Hunter tonight, I was 1-4, and that one win I got was against the mech hunter deck that I played against, which was just bonkers. So how do you solve it? I don't know. It's not even early damage, you know. Lots of times face hunters will pass on turn 1. You know, their curve really begins at 2. You know, so this tracking I have in there is really sort of like, you know, if they don't have a leper gnome to play, they're going to save their abusive sergeants for turn 3, turn 2, turn 3 when they can give the bonus to something. So they usually, oh, excuse me. I see them pass pretty often. Sometimes if they have 2 abusive sergeants in hand, you'll see one come out by itself. Like, alright, well, he has another one in his hand, you know. So yeah, you gotta have a little, like, anti-aggro hate in just about every deck. Anti-aggro cards. I say hate, like, it's a bad word to use in any particular context. I am blabbing. Yeah. That's right, I'm the King Blabber. That's my Duke Nukem voice that I have when I'm getting over a cold. And I'm all out of bubblegum. Yeah, that kind of thing. That's it. That's the stream. This is over. This thing is done. I'm pretty happy with the way it ended with the Groundlock deck. Hit a lot of weird, odd luck in the beginning of that run, but for the handlock, the mech shaman is still a mystery to me. Obviously. Oh, I forgot to get my pack. I don't think I've done a pack on stream yet. So, buying TGT packs. At heart, I'm really a collector, you know. So I want to get all the cards. Long-time viewers know we wait till it shakes 3 times to allow all the orange juice to flow in orange juice. Come to me. Here we go. Just noticed there's like a noise of like tearing hide or straining leather, because the pack looks like it's covered in like a little leather, like a little like leather jacket. It's pretty good. All right, here we go. We're gonna say orange, 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 orange juice. I love it so much. Nope, orange. You're gonna get more annoyed now. If the cards don't hear the annoyance in your voice, sometimes they won't give up that precious juice. So you're gonna be like orange, orange. And you see, this is the first rare just smacks you in the mouth. Like, I was all the way over here, okay? I was looking for my oranges, and when they would come over here and give me a rare, which by the way is guaranteed in every pack. Might I remind you. So this tells you right now, shit pack, shitty luck, pay to win, all that stuff. This pay to win, this game sucks. So this last card right here could redeem Hearthstone and all of its flaws if it just was a legendary. That's all. That's all I need is one legendary to fix everything. I don't usually take this long, but I'm explaining my thought process. This card, if it's not a legendary, this game is pay to win tripe. That's a common. That is a tournament attendee. Pay to win. Do I have my Jouster? I think I've got both of these already. Come over here. Wow. Wow, only one common in this enchant. Apparently, who's in need? Tournament attendee card. I think people agree is one of the worst cards in the set. Like, I don't think you really give a taunt minion 1 health if you don't want it to be a joke. 2 bashes. Jesus. Warrior's got some really weird weapons. You know what I mean? My tournament attendee. I got both of them now, guys. Look out. Nice armor. I think a guy with cool armor like that could have more than 1 health. A handsome guy. I mean, for a dude with really horrible stats and you know, 2 on charge would have made more sense. I'll tell you this. You know it's a bad card. I guess it wasn't a bad pack. It sniped a lot of things I was missing. Alright then. Alright, until next time. Do well and be well and all that stuff. My amazing extra. Excuse me, I'm gonna go have a coffee.